All right. Welcome to Geology, Environmental Geology. My name is Jamie Teal. I'm the instructor for this class. A little bit about myself. I sent you an email. I'm also a high school teacher. I teach college classes at the high school level as well as college. And so that also is a reliable email to get a hold of me. But the most reliable way will be through your ASUN email directly to my ASUN email. I want to give you an introductory video really quickly to kind of show you a little bit about navigation of the class. So when you first get your invite, you should be able to go right into the course, and your first page, the home page, will look like this. This is the actual place that I will be putting the announcements for class. Whether or not you get notifications will depend on you. You need to turn on that notification so that you can get email alerts when I change anything in the class. Otherwise, when you first open the course, every time you will go to this page and I'll have a date, and the date will indicate the new announcement. And I do alternate between blue and red. So I do advise you to spend a little bit of time reading over this first page. It does tell you some important things, such as how much each unit or each section is going to be worth. Notice that there's 2 sections for the final. You'll have one comprehensive test, which includes multiple choice and open response, as well as a lab final. It's kind of important that you understand the basic essential concepts for each different section that you will be learning in this class, because the lab MSA, lab final, which is also worth 200 points, is kind of like a compilation of all that knowledge. I'll be giving you an example. And when time gets closer to that final, then I'll probably be sending out another video that gives more instructions so that it's more clear what you need to do. Everything should be accessible to you as of right now. So you should be able to go directly to the modules tab, which is right here on the left. Click on the modules tab, and this is what you'll see. The first 2 assignments are to ensure that you are, quote, enrolled in the course. This gives me indication that you're active. It's an integrity contract, which basically lets you know that I know that you're not going to cheat. And then a syllabus quiz. And the syllabus quiz is over the most basic information. It just kind of highlights things that are most important, such as due dates and things. Down here, your first section, chapter 1, I did publish the homeworks. This being a summer course, I'm not going to put those in the grades, but I highly recommend that you spend a little bit of time looking at the homeworks for each section to make sure that you understand the questions. And if you have any concerns, then you can always email me. But I will not be grading the homeworks. During the fall semester and things, I do take those into consideration. But a lot of students have been able to get through without doing any of them when I've had them omitted before. The course was designed by another ASUN professor, and so I left all of the useful links because there are some really good links to some really good information. The reading quiz, it's got the due date down here. The first reading quiz is June 4th. It's worth 20 points. I believe I have all of the kinks worked out of the reading quizzes, but I do time to time find errors. If you find an error or a mistake in anything, in the quiz, in the links, in the answers, anything like that, please don't hesitate to let me know right away. So you've got your PowerPoints, the notes, there's a homework, which is supplemental, and then a reading quiz. I've got the labs interspersed behind each section that they sort of go hand in hand with, and they also have their own due dates. You will have 4 exams for this course. The first section takes the longest. It has the most. I believe there are 5 units or 5 sections and 3 labs. And so this is you have the longest amount of time to complete test 1. I do recommend that you get this work completed as quickly as you can, just because, especially when you get closer to the finals time, a lot of people are really crunching. There's a lot of, I guess, a lot of things that you have to get done in that time. So let's see. I do have a note about the labs. A lot of the labs are complex, and they're supposed to make you think. Okay, you're going to get credit in this course, especially for the open response questions, for showing me and indicating to me that you can think. Some of the questions that I've designed, that I've included into this course, do not have a single right answer. A lot of them will be, some of them will be more of like an opinion with a justification. And you should justify yourself using science that you've either learned in class or that you've been able to bring into the course yourself. So the modules are in order, and you can see the due dates. If you go, again, the home page should be the announcements page. You've got, this is exactly what you'll see. The to-do list over here, you click them off as you check through them, and there will be in order. If you go to the assignments tab, which I don't recommend, I recommend going to the modules page because it's got everything in the chunks that you can kind of accomplish them through. Upcoming assignments, these are in order, and you can change show by type or show by date. I'd recommend leaving it on show by date. And if you scroll down, you'll come all the way down here where it says undated assignments. The undated assignments are not to be completed. They are the homeworks, they are the notes, everything else that I've been able to post into your class. I did not put a due date on them. So the ones up top are the ones that you'll be looking for. Grades, obviously, is where you can access your grades. Let's check on that real quick. There we go. And it's got your grades right there. Don't message me if you can help it through there. I don't get those as immediately as I do an email. So please email me any communications that you have. My syllabus is posted along with the quizzes. But again, I recommend you to go to the modules tab. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me. Again, my email at the ASUN is going to be the most reliable. And all right, well, I hope to support you as much as possible.